What's up? Floetic here once again. Dice Lemons here with a special guest.
DJ Ease, what's good? How you doing?
Ease, I'm blessed. Thank you. Welcome to Canada again.
I'm happy, man. Vancouver's one of my favorite cities, so
hell yeah.
So
and we had to switch it up on y'all today because it's we usually film on Mondays, but it's a Saturday. Now we drinking tea.
Yeah.
So you know we're getting a little classy on this podcast now.
I love tea, man.
But yo, let's start from the beginning. How did you get your name Ease? Like where did DJ Ease come from?
I used to do graffiti a lot, and it's just one of those words I wrote out. Mm-hmm. So I just like started tagging it everywhere and getting arrested. And I use Ease.
This is like high school,
elementary,
high school.
Yeah, like
and you grew up
ninth grade.
You grew up in from the East.
I'm from Rochester, New York, upstate, and then I moved right after I graduated high school. I moved to Brooklyn,
and then that's when you were kind of
You
still got like any? Do you ever like graffiti shirts or anything? Like, do you have any memorabilia from those younger days?
Actually, I did a throw up in Toronto in 2005. Wow. That was the last time I did that. But yeah, that was the last time I did any graffiti.
Yeah,
I just been DJing. So
how did you get into graffiti? And like, was it your friends? Were you just drawing when you were young?
I was a heavy art student, and I just was like heavy on hip hop culture. Period. And I even did my senior thesis on graffiti.
Oh, that's
so amazing. I just studied into it, and it's just been something I love art. I love drawing. It calms me down. It was like my first getaway before I started producing music.
So you've always been creative?
Yeah, always creative.
In any sense?
Always. My mom draws too. I'd never seen her draw, but she told me so.
Yeah.
You know when you're young, your mom be like, yeah, I used to do that too. I'm like, yeah. And then later on, I was like, yeah, she probably really did.
Yeah, it's in the blood.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So graffiti, how'd you start DJing? Like, where did that come about? Like, where'd you find your love for music? Like, do you remember your first record?
Yeah, my uncles were DJs, and I remember them like bringing records around the house. My mom would throw house parties.
Yeah, okay.
Upstate New York, my mom would throw like a couple house parties maybe, and I saw like my uncle's equipment, and I was like intrigued by it. Like, yo, this looks dope. And then I was heavy into music, and I saw the records. And my mom didn't notice, but I used to take her CDs and walk to elementary school, listening to N.W.A, listening to Mama Said Knock You Out. I was listening to all these albums like from first grade on, like on a sneak tip. You know, tape, cassettes, all that. So I was heavy on the culture early already. And then when my uncles came around with the vinyls, I was like really interested in being a DJ.
Now, did your uncles let you take the vinyls, or were you like just kind of hiding them? And
I had to like take them myself. They used to stash them at my grandfather's house. So when they didn't know, I would go in the basement and just take their records.
Yeah.
And like, I think my uncle caught me once. Like, he popped up to my crib and he saw me with some records. He's like, I had those records. And those was his records.
That's funny. Like, I have a similar story. Like, my dad used to DJ, and I used to take his records all the time, but he didn't know.
Yeah.
I had to tell him probably like 10 years ago. Like, I still got them. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's kind of cool then. All right. So like, fast forward a little bit. You're a crazy turntablist, in my opinion. Like, you're nice with the cuts and whatnot. So how did that like evolve from taking your uncle's records to being who you are now? Like, take us on the journey.
I started off as a turntablist first. So my uncle gave me a turntable, or he loaned me a turntable. I don't remember if he like left it at the house and I just took it. But I had this one turntable. It was a Technique. I didn't know how to hook it up. I used to just turn it on and look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my mom got me the spin kit from the back of the Source magazine.
That's
horrible setup, Gemini turntables, whatever. It was trash. But I was on that, and I was like, and then I plugged the good turntable in to the horrible mixer.
Yeah.
Then I just started buying. Then I got a mixer, and then I plugged in my CD player into my mixer, and I just scratched. And
I didn't know through high school or after.
This is through high school. This is like out of middle school, going into high school, and then I didn't know how to rock a party for nothing. I just knew how to scratch. So I learned the turntablist stuff first because I would hang out with my homies, like my skater homies, and they used to have like VHS tapes of like DJ battles playing in the background when we was chilling. And then I just started borrowing the tapes. Then I learned about Rock Radar, I learned about Craze, I learned about a lot of battle heads. And then I moved into the DJ the technical side first and started competing. And this is like 2001, 2000, like really early.
Yeah. That's dope. So then like obviously like you party rock, you do all that stuff now, but like, do you have a love more for doing the turntablist stuff or rocking parties? Like, is there something that kind of drags you closer? You know what I mean?
At this point, it's both. It used to be just the turntablist part, and now it's like party shit is whack. I don't want to do the clubs. And then like once I broke into the club scene, I didn't break into the club scene in America first. I broke into the club scene out in Europe because they're the first people to give me my opportunity to rock a party because I was on tour with Alpha Ra, and they saw me as his DJ, and they were like, let's bring DJs into some clubs. And I learned real quick that I had to like know what the fuck I was doing. Good thing I had a good ear for music, but mixing both of them together is more fun than anything to me.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't like just being a scratch head or just a juggle head or just somebody that just does parties. I like bringing them together. You know what I'm saying? So.
Do you remember your first like live either showcase or party that you did?
Yeah, I did horrible, bro. My first big gig was in Times Square in New York. When I moved to New York City, I got an opportunity. I handed them my demo or something I recorded at my uncle's house. And they were like, yeah, we'll book you. It was an arcade. It don't exist anymore. It's above BB King's on 42nd Street. And they like, yeah, we'll book you here. And I had one crate, dog. One crate.
For the whole night?
For the whole night. I thought I was going to kill it. I was like, I got my one crate. I went through that crate in like 45 minutes, dog.
For y'all that aren't familiar with DJ lingo, a crate is basically like the equivalent of having MP3s now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's records.
They're records, right? So if you have one crate for a whole night, you basically got like, what, 20 songs for the night?
Yeah, I didn't have, bro. I was rotating. I was playing B-sides. I was doing everything, and I still ran out of music.
So, like, what'd they say after that?
They called, in emergency, they called another DJ.
Oh, my God.
It was DJ Robbie Rob. I'll never forget that night. He came on. He had, like, his team with him. He had, like, a team carrying crates. Like, I'd never seen no shit like that before in my life. This dude just comes in the door, just walks in. He had a big-ass chain on and said Robbie Rob. From the Bronx, like where are you from? Uptown. He came in. He's like they called in a favor to get him there as fast as possible because it was a packed club. You know, he came in and he smashed it, and he was playing everything. I was like, man, I got to step my shit up. Like this is crazy.
Is it safe to say you probably didn't get booked there again?
Hell no, I never was back there again. And the worst, I look at all that now as learning experiences that had to happen because I remember when I lost one of my first battles, and it was in high school, and a girl from my high school that was at the battle, I saw her the next day at school, and I was like walking out of the school doors, and she was walking in, and she opened the door, and she's like, "Yo, you that DJ from yesterday that was in the battle?" I was like, "Yeah, that was me." She was like, "Yo, you suck."
Oh my God!
And then kept walking.
That is ruthless. What? Like straight face, dead ass.
She was like, "Oh yeah, you suck," and just like kept walking.
What'd you say?
I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
But it was like I needed that to happen. Just like when that happened to me in New York. I remember giving somebody my demo, and he never hit me back. And I ran into dude again like 2 weeks later.
You're like, "Yo, what's good?"
I was like, "Yo, what's up with the demo?" He's like, "Oh yeah, man, I heard your mix. Yo, your mix is inconsistent, dog. You got to go back to the drawing board. But I'm gonna see you around. All right, peace." And he just kept going. Like
life lessons, man.
Everybody that told me I was trash, there was like mad calm about it.
Yeah.
So it was like,
hey man, sometimes you need to be humbled or like, you know what I mean, get the truth even if it sucks.
Yeah, because I was so used to saying people, "Yo, you dope." Scratching, but when it came to the party shit, I needed to get my shit together.
So like, how did you learn to party rock after that? Like, what techniques or like what things did you do?
I started watching a lot of other DJs rock, like specifically like when I went on tour with Alpha Ra. I was on tour with Alpha Ra playing in Asia and Inspector Deck, and we had a lot of openers, like a lot of DJs are open, and I listen to their sets, like it's cool. This is like around 2005, and then 2006 we start going to Germany, and the DJs out there could really fucking play.
Yeah.
You know, and we start going to all over Europe, and I was running in these DJs, and then that's when it switched over to Serato. Then I went to a club battle. I wasn't in the battle, but I was in Berlin. This is like 2006 at this time. I'm out in Germany a lot at this time. And I went to a club battle. They had a DJ on one side, DJ on another side. And it was 20-minute sets.
Oh, that's crazy.
And there was this one German DJ that just was murdering everybody, bro. And it was SK83.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And this is 2006. And I came up to him and was like, "Yo, you killed that shit. That was dope." And his English was so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like, "Hey, man, I want to come to America." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, true.
He was like, "Yo, I'll get you booked here. You give me booked." And he helped me a lot with organizing my crates.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we and him been friends, best friends since then. So I brought him to New York, and he got me around Germany. And we both like he's the first time he came to America, he's stayed with me.
Oh, that's crazy.
So yeah, me and
shout
him
out to SK, man.
Shout out to SK, the world champion right now. I learned a lot from that dude because he was really organized. That's the first organized DJ I ever met. Like when it came to, and what was dope about his shit was if he had the record, he would play the record. If he had in Serato, he would play in Serato. So he was switching.
He's going back and forth.
He's going back and forth. Like he had Joe Budden Pump It Up on record. He was playing that shit. Yeah. And then this is in the battle.
Yeah.
And then he was using like the loop feature on the 900, like looping the fucking record. And
that's
switching.
Crazy.
It was a lot of going on in his set. And I'm like, this dude don't give a fuck. Like he crazy. So yeah, that's when I learned a lot about party rocking and like making it. I thought he was a turntablist. He had me fooled to think he was because of how structured his set was with scratching and stuff. But he wasn't a tableist. He was just a party rocker.
He just knew what he was doing.
So that's what I knew. I was like, that's what I want to do.
That's amazing. That was 05, you said.
05, 06, probably. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He won that battle. Yeah, that night. He killed. And he's from a small. He's from Dresden. He's not even from Berlin. So
yeah.
He was bodying big city DJs and shit.
That's crazy, man. Let's stick on the battle tip. You did the whole Red Bull joint. What was that 3 years now or 2 years?
It was 2017. So
and you won the American finals. Let's talk about that. Like, how did you prepare for that? How did it feel to win? Like,
well, I lost in 2016 first, and I learned from that because I went in that competition like a turntablist. Like, I put together a bunch of routines, and it didn't work out for me. I didn't even place. A lot of people like, yo, I didn't ease place, but I look back and I know why I didn't because it's a party rock battle.
Yeah.
So I had to go back to the drawing board and dumb my shit down a little bit, make it more musical, and splash in moments because that's what it was about. So winning that competition is the biggest thing that ever happened to me because it shifted everything that I wanted to do, like career-wise. Is like people that are booking me now are booking me more because of that.
Gotcha.
And excuse me, my bad.
Tea
is good, yo. Shit crazy.
Hey, shout out to Kevin Hahn for the tea, man. Self-hired.
We got a tea supplier in the building. Everything. Yeah, but preparing for that competition was. I thought it was gonna be more stressful than it really was, but I really came up with my full set maybe a week before. And then the last 2 nights I got the dub plate from Young M.A, and I came up with the Reading Rainbow, which are the two most memorable parts of my set.
Yeah. So. That's amazing. Then that year the finals were in Poland.
Yeah, the world finals were in Poland. I wasn't fully prepared for Poland like I thought I was. I had a whole new set and I didn't do it in my prelim because I thought I would probably get a wild card. Yeah, and I didn't. So it didn't work out for me. But winning the U.S. was more important to me than winning the Worlds. Definitely. It definitely paid off. More people were talking about the U.S. finals, I felt like, than the Worlds at that time because it was so far apart. Like Red Bull kind of does this thing now where the prelim was like the nationals was like in November and the finals was like in February.
Yeah,
so people don't forgot about it.
Yeah. Like by then you're already getting booked based off you winning the nationals essentially.
Exactly. And
that's amazing.
And the competition is so high in America. So it was just like, it was a big deal, man. I definitely cried ugly man tears and shit.
Yeah, man, you gotta do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You work hard, you bust your ass.
I was hella ugly. I was ugly as a bitch.
You bust your ass. It's all good to cry a little bit. Word. That's dope. Okay, and he also won the Global Spin. So tell them a little bit about that. Like what exactly is that for people?
Global
that don't
Spin
really
Awards is like the Grammys of DJs. Like everybody was there from like Diplo to DJ Khaled to DJ Scratch. I got nominated for Turntablist of the Year. Yep. It was like me, DJ Reyna, a few other big DJs. DJ Scratch won the year before and the year before that. Turntablist of the Year. So I wasn't there physically to win the award. And I know it was hosted by Pharrell was hosting. And Timberland was got a
he got a lifetime achievement.
Timberland was there. It was like a lot of big people there, and it was a red carpet event, and I got invited, and I was in Germany because I just finished doing the World Championship for Red Bull. It was the same week.
Oh, okay.
So when I lost in the Worlds, I was on the where was I? I was in the Autobahn driving. I had a rental car. I was driving in my next gig out in Europe, and my homeboy from New York, my boy John, texted me like, yo, congrats. I'm like, congrats on what? He's like, nigga, you just won the fucking Global Spin Award. I'm like, what?
That's dope.
And I knew Young M.A was there because I DJ for Young M.A. She was there, and she was on the red carpet, and they asked her who her DJ was. She's like, DJ Ease, I feel like he deserves to be here. But she didn't know I was nominated.
Oh, word. And I ended up winning. All just kind of worked out.
Yeah, so that felt like I won the World Championship because it was bigger than that to me. So actually losing in the world didn't feel like I really lost because I won the Global Spin Award the same week. Yeah. It was like, it's a win-win, you know what I'm saying?
Stay on the high. That's amazing, man. Yeah. You said Young M.A was there. Yeah. So tell people your affiliation with Young M.A.
I'm official tour DJ for Young M.A. going on 3 years now.
How's that, man? How's tour life like with an artist?
It was dope. It's been dope. It's been scary because I used to be a tour DJ first before I was a party rocker. Like I told you, I was DJing for Afu. And I remember how that went. It was like if he wasn't working, I wasn't working.
Yeah, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then because I wasn't doing clubs, but now I'm at this time when I became her DJ, I was doing Vegas. I was traveling the world, had my own situation going. So when my homie James, who works at Duck Down Records, he's from Rochester too. He helped like manages her, like that whole team helped manage her like with her bookings and stuff. They hit me up like, yo, Young M.A's DJ, they can't find him or something is going on. She needs a DJ. She goes on tour tomorrow with 21 Savage and T Grizzly for like 30 days and she has no DJ. What, can you fly into Houston tomorrow? Like da da da. And I was like, hell, I was like, hold on a minute.
Yeah, let me soak this in.
I hesitated because of the scary being as a DJ, being scared that if she's not working, I'm not gonna be working. Not thinking about, yo, a lot's changed since then, bro. You like doing clubs still. You're like, you don't gotta get a day job.
Yeah.
So I kind of got scared first. I was gonna say no, which is crazy because she just had was like
she was popping. She was blown up.
And my boy's like, why are you double guessing? I'm like, cause I just don't want to be stuck in a situation with an artist and I'm not working. But it ended up being the best decision ever because it made me more relevant as a DJ, being with a relevant artist. And on top of that, like when she's in the city, all her shows are really early. Like we get off stage about 11.
Oh,
so I can do a club
something.
after that. So it's been a win-win.
That's dope.
You know, like they take care of the flight already. Hotels already taken care of. I just gotta get the venue.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's been great DJing for her. And she's a great artist, man. Like she's definitely like got an old soul as far as being a hip hop artist from New York. And it's crazy. Like Afu Ra's from Brownsville, like the same area she's from. So I ended up DJing for both Brooklyn heads. So it was dope.
Damn, man. You have any like crazy experiences being on tour in general, like with her by yourself? Because you do DJ tours still, like you travel a lot. Like
stories, there's a lot of stories. Some I can't mention.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there any you can mention?
Yeah, man. What's been cool, like, we went to Africa. That was dope with the lions and tigers, petting the animals. And all that was cool. We went to Dubai. I was real sick in Dubai. That's where she agreed to. I kind of lied to her. She was like, bro, you sick? Because I was like, I had the flu out there. She was like, you sick? I was like, nah. And she was like, yo, I want to do, she's like, I'll do a dub plate for you. I was like, cool. I didn't think she was going to really do it because months went by. Yeah. This is before 3-Style.
Yeah.
And the night before 3-Style, she emailed me the dub.
He just
I'm in the hotel preparing for the next day. And I go to my email. She's like, let me know if you can use this. And I'm like, what is this? I didn't even know what it was. And I hit play, and it's Ease Could Never Lose. What you thought?
Bro, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was at home watching that shit on the live stream. And when that shit dropped, I'm like, this guy won. Like, right off the rip.
Thank you, bro.
That's hard, man. You know what I mean? Because usually you hear dub plates is either like a drop from an artist or like a dancehall track. Right. To get Young M.A to be like, you know what I mean?
This is a platinum record.
Yeah.
She don't do dub plates.
That's amazing.
So that was amazing, man. I appreciate her forever for that because she didn't have to do that for me, you know?
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
So, like, sticking on with the DJ stuff, is there anything that you haven't done yet in the DJ world that you want to try and accomplish, say, in the next 5 to 10 years?
I want to do more festivals. You know, right now I'm producing a lot of records behind the scenes that I'm putting out on my label eventually. Like, I want to just be, like, playing my own music.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of sets, doing a lot of collaborations with other DJs. I want to collaborate with DJs from all over the world, like put out albums with other DJs from Germany, from wherever, Africa, wherever, and put music out. I just want to put music out. Man.
Yeah.
Because that's what I always started this because I wanted to be putting out records. You know, like being in the club when I'm 50, 60 is not something I want to do.
That's not the look.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. I mean, it's no offense to people that's still doing that. Like, there's a lot of legends that are still rocking clubs. Yeah. That's just not something I want to do. I want to be in festivals maybe for one season a year, and the rest just like
just working. Yeah, doing your thing, doing behind the scenes or whatnot. Hell yeah. Word. And you said you got a label, Ease Up.
Ease Up Records.
Yeah.
Ease Up Music. Shout out to my artist AJ Curry, Trap Gang Nino. We got Evelyn Psyche. We got Marcel, aka Cell. My bad. And we affiliated with a lot of other artists right now, like Kiwi, Li, aka Curtis. We got Sunny, aka Sun Is Out. We got a lot of artists affiliated with the label right now, and I'm collaborating with a lot of different live instruments. Like I got guitar players on my shit now, flute players.
Oh, but you going big. It's not just like
I don't want to sample anymore because that's too much to deal with. So I'm like really going from scratch. A lot of stuff I learned from Jazzy Jeff. I'm trying to take that to my label.
That's amazing, man. I think all these artists are from New York, like New York.
Yeah,
area.
my brother. Like shout out to my brother Trap Game Nino. He's like the first artist I had involved when I decided I wanted to do a label. Because my brother is such a polished rapper. He's like really good. He can make any kind of record. And shout out to my brother. Like I tell every interviewer when I come, me and my brother found out that we were brothers like 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So the first time we linked up, we were in the studio and we knocked out 3 records. And it was like
that's crazy.
Yeah, so my brother's like super talented. AJ super talented. I know AJ Curry since he was 16 years old. We used to, when I was coming up as a DJ, he used to freestyle, you know?
That's dope.
So everybody I'm with in my circle, I'm comfortable with being on my label because we have a personal relationship and they know what they're doing and they're hungry, you know? So starting a label was because I wanted something, a platform for them because they always hit me up like, yo, I got music. Yo, I'm trying to put this out.
But like there's no avenue before.
There's no avenue, and I'm just using everything I'm learning from the situation I'm in right now to better their career or get them started what they want to do.
That's dope.
Yeah.
One question. So you got a lovely baby girl.
I got a daughter, Sky Bear.
How is it traveling and having a child? Because I mean, we're all at the age now where like kids are gonna pop into the picture, right?
It's a lot, man. Let me see if I can get her in here real quick. It's a lot of FaceTiming.
Yeah.
She might answer, she might not, because she had to step out of the house.
It's a special call right now. We'll see. We'll see if it goes through.
Home. She's getting ready last time I talked to her, but she might be out already. But my daughter, she's also like an artist in a way. Like she acts. I think she's at that crib, so she has no Wi-Fi.
No, it's all good.
But you see, I called you Sky Bear. Try to. But yeah, my daughter, she's in acting classes right now. She met more celebrities than me. If you go to her Instagram at Sky Bear Simpson, she's with Chris Brown. She's with Migos.
Oh wow.
She's with
what?
She's Playboy Cardi. Like,
oh wow, all right.
Yeah, she's around in that circle because her mom also works in that industry too. So my daughter is very smart, man, very intelligent. She's like a super version of me as a kid. She's very confident, and I look up to her. You know what I'm saying? So she's dope.
You have any tips for like traveling DJs?
If you have kids, man, stay in touch with your kids. Make them make sure they're involved in what you're doing in some type of way. Like I don't want to make my daughter be a DJ because she don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But let her know that you have she has access to you when she has questions about this industry because there's a lot of savages out here that destroy your kids, man. If you allow them to, you know what I'm saying? So be that number one person they can go to and talk about whatever. Like sometimes I want to know where her head is at with what she want to do, and a lot of times she don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, of course.
But it's important that you in your kid's life in every kind of way. Like me and my daughter, we do a lot of things that her and her mom do certain things, and me and her do totally different things. Like me and my daughter love roller coasters. You know what I'm saying? So we got a membership at Six Flags and all that. Like Six Flags is 10 minutes from the street from my crib.
Oh, okay.
So we be at Six Flags going crazy. Like, so we do that. And she's not heavy into sports, but I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to take her to some football games.
Yeah.
But I'm heavy in sports. I love football, and basketball. She like basketball.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You got a football team?
I'm Niner fan all day. Niners is killing it right now. I've been with Niners since '88.
I was about to say, is this like a new thing or is that
Niners '88? I had number 80 when I played I played football for 6 years. I had number 80.
Yeah.
When I was in Pop Warner football, like I was Jerry Rice all day.
Oh, word. Okay.
So and then I played cornerback. I was Dion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Niner Dion.
And how about basketball? Who's your basketball team right now?
I'm always Chicago Bulls, man. I'm just like heavy with Michael Jordan. I'm a 90s kid.
Yeah. You stick with what you know. Like, you know, that's the era.
I'm never gonna turn my back on the Niners if they trash. I'm not one of those dudes. I mean, now the Raiders are coming to Vegas, and so
that might change.
So that might change for you think, because I'm Vegas all day too. But it's always gonna be Niners, man, and they're having a good season.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
See all you fake fans that be switching teams and shit. Stop doing that.
I can't do that.
Stop doing that.
It's hard telling people you're a Niners fan when they're good. Bro, they don't believe you.
Bro, I'm a Colts fan, and we've been trash. Oh, like. I get all the DMs, people making fun of me when I post something, but hey, it's part of being a fan, bro.
You gotta wait your turn.
You gotta ride the wave, right?
Wait your turn. Y'all got a Super Bowl.
That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so I'm serious about football though. Like I watch the games. That Saints game almost gave me a heart attack, dog.
I didn't know that. Yo, we vibing out tomorrow then.
Yeah,
I'm a huge football head. Like, okay.
Shout out to the Niner gang out there. So.
We'll see how far they go this year. Let's wrap this up a little bit. Let's get into that 3 for 3.
Okay.
I'm curious what you
my
got,
right
bro.
Here. Let's see.
So if you guys don't know, if you're watching this for the first time, we have a 3 for 3. 3 things I gotta go, 3 things I gotta come back, and 3 things you can't live without. So I'm gonna give it up to you now.
All right. So things that gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
The extra tight pants, bro. The extra tight pants to the point you can't fit nothing in your pocket, and you just like, I get uncomfortable looking at that. Okay, you can have tight pants, but don't have tight pants and be sagging. Cause that
that's weird. That's weird.
Purpose.
Yeah.
Coming up with somebody that came up in the sagging era when it started, I was there when the beginning. Like you kids now are just like, you guys are coming off of what we already started, but you destroying it completely. Just like wear tight pants, but come on,
wear properly at least. Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna switch up the last two. I had it in different order, but I think rappers should come with more content. There should be more. I feel like people have a deeper connection with rappers or MCs that have a deeper content, and I think everybody has a story, and that's what separates everybody from everybody. I just want more artists to rap about real stuff. Still have your party records, have your turn up records, but have something we can connect with. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of y'all that's leaving that out, and that's all I ask. Like even Travis Scott, he turns up, but he has records that are deep. And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like content, like real deep content, conscious content every once in a while.
That's dope.
And last, I think they need to get rid of drug use, man. Like the drug use has to stop. I mean, you was talking about it earlier, like Juice WRLD, him dying like that. People are acting shocked, but this has been happening in hip hop since the '90s. Like DJ Screw died in 2000 from the same thing, and then same thing with Pimp C, and then you got Wayne having seizures. It's known already, and I've been on the road with artists that do this heavy, the heavy lean use and all that. And you just end up looking crazy at the end, and you end up dying, dog. So there's nothing positive out of doing drugs.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? And that's those 3.
Yeah.
So things that need to come back.
Yeah, talk about it.
I think people need to rock more do-rags, man. This is the do-rag era. There's nothing like the do-rag era, dog. The do-rag era is everything. It need to come back stronger though. Like when the do-rag era was out, the Dipset do-rag era.
I was about to ask you, are we talking like the do-rag on the head only, or you messing with the do-rag out the back pocket as well?
Mean,
like you just
when you
all
was
of
rocking
it.
2-3 do-rags.
That's the vibe. That's the vibe you want back.
When you was hooping with the wave, when you was hooping with it flagging in the back, that's the do-rag era. You know what I'm saying? Cause you couldn't win an argument with that on
that
alone.
Is so funny, yo.
You can't lose an argument with that on your head.
With the flap?
How you gonna lose an argument with the flap? It's not possible, dog.
Yo, that's so funny. That's so true though. That was the era where it was like, hey, all right.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a first. That's a first on this show. The do-rag need to come back. All right.
Cause the do-rag like eliminates everything else. You can be hooping with Tim's on, but you got a do-rag.
You got a do-rag. It's like, all right.
You can't even
argue. Let that guy be. Let that man be. Let him live.
So yeah.
Do-rag daddy, bro.
Yeah, do-rag daddy. Oh, yeah. You doing your thing.
I'll be trying to bring it back, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Do-rag party. Yeah, do-rag only parties and all that. Yeah. Do-rags and tea. Definitely, I think like R&B, it's been doing good. Like I guess K-Tronada got a new R&B joint out.
Yeah.
I like R&B a lot, man. I listen to R&B more than I listen to hip-hop. And I'm
Fair enough.
It. Listening to R&B inspires me to make hip-hop music. So it's very important that R&B is strong. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of R&B? Like Casey and JoJo kind of R&B, or like Aaliyah kind of more up tempo?
All
you
of
know what
that,
I mean?
man.
Okay, all of the above.
Aaliyah, man. Playa.
Yeah.
Like that whole era is like, there's a lot of good R&B out right now too. I just like want to hear more of it, man. Like I think Usher's sleeping right now. Usher, where you at? We don't need Usher. We need Usher.
Yeah.
Usher. Where is Usher? Like, what is Usher doing right now?
Hey, that's true.
We need
man.
Usher. We need another Confessions album. We need all that stuff, man. That stuff like feeds the babies, dog.
Do you think that this era that we're in right now, where it's kind of like live fast, fuck, keep it moving, that type of shit is affecting that from happening?
Now we need that there, but we need the singing in the rain motherfuckers and stuff like too. We need a leather jacket in the summer in the desert.
We need some of y'all dancing niggas in the rain again, man.
We need y'all grabbing air again. You know what I'm saying? We need all that. You gotta have a balance. Just like when people were crying about Soulja Boy. Yeah. Soulja Boy, we need the Soulja Boys. Yeah. Just like we needed the Flavor Flavs. We need the balance in hip hop. We need the balance in R&B to be strong again. And right now, it's a lot of good R&B out right now, but we need USHER.
Yeah, you need that. Okay.
USHER.
That's a good
Chris
one.
Brown is definitely killing it. Like, No Guidance is one of the best R&B songs of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put that in my top. Like, that song is fire. But yeah.
You coming with some gems today. I like this.
Yeah, I thought this out. And the third, this is for me personally, I think we need more cookouts. Because, like, life was better when we had more cookouts.
Yeah.
My people, man. This is Puerto Ricans, blacks, whites, everybody. Y'all need to do more cookouts, man.
Fair enough.
Barbecuing.
Yeah, just vibing, hanging out and shit, drinking.
We were talking about this earlier. A lot of people, this era is so depressed because a lot of people are inside. These kids are inside. I try to get my daughter to go outside. I got to do that more, but like, we used to play outside and get dirty, man, and have cookouts and stuff like that. And I appreciate those things more.
Yo, we were talking about this on the car ride. See if you guys agree. We said that kids are like more depressed now because literally they're just in front of a screen, either their phone or their TV. You know what I mean? Like when we used to run around, play sports and whatever, right? Like,
as we're on your phone and on your TV right now,
we used to get into trouble. You know what I mean?
As we're telling you this.
As you watch this from your phone, get off your phone after this, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. What are 3 things you can't live without?
I can't live without music, man. Music makes everything better, dog. Music, my daughter, obviously my family, like, that's everything. And the last one is a little difficult, but money.
No, that's fine. No, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because I work, you know what it is? Like, I grew up with not a lot, but I had enough.
Yep.
To the point where I was broke. When I moved to Brooklyn, I was real broke, man. And like, I'm scared as hell to be broke again like that. And I worked so hard for that. But not money as the physical, but just like the drive to like be able to support your family and support things. So I'm really driven by making money, man. I want to do more of it. I want to invest more. I want to buy property. I want to be able to go back to my communities I grew up at and start DJ classes and start workshops and stuff like that. So I'm trying to make more finances for those situations.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah. That's dope. But we winding down. I mean, is there anything you want to plug or say to the people? Anything you want to big up?
Yeah, we need more lists. This is more. Now, but shout out to my family. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting me over the time. Like the Red Bull community, all the DJs. My homie DJ Lazy Boy that just won the US finals. He murdered it. Yeah, I was happy to be a part of that situation, man. Him killing cancer right now. Like, cancer is after him, but he's not letting that determine his depression. You know what I'm saying? Or determine like what is he gonna do with his life. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to people like that are strong as hell, man. Because any of us could be going any day from that shit. Risk One was another one that fell short to it. So shout out to all the DJs that are dealing with sickness, illnesses, that are not letting it affect their everyday life. And just shout out to all the DJs. Shout out to you.
Facts,
shout out to Canada. What up?
Hey.
I love Canada.
Well, damn,
I got my enhanced license in my pocket. So I can hop over the border. I got my passport.
You good anytime, man, up here. Well, damn, that's another episode of Diced Lemons. My guy, DJ Ease, myself, Floetic. Thank y'all for listening. We out.
Yeah.